Let's talk about the word I. We say it all the time, but what does it really mean?
We're going to look at a pretty wild idea. What if that self you feel is just an illusion?
This radical idea comes from physicist Ernst Mach, who declared the ego unsavable after an epiphany. His theory? The I and the world aren't separate. It's all just one big mass of sensations. But here's the thing, Mach wasn't the first to think this. A philosopher beat him to it. Yeah, way back in 1739, David Hume looked inside his own mind and found absolutely nothing. He called it a succession of perceptions. Basically, a useful illusion for feeling like one person. Okay, so philosophers and physicists are skeptical, but what about psychologists? What's their take? Well, their answer is kind of fuzzy. They're sure it exists, but they can't define or prove it.
They have these models like an I that acts and a me that judges. But it's just a theory.
All right, enough theory. Let's get to the hard science. What happens when neuroscientists look for a self? And their answer is a flat-out no. To them, the self is an illusion. Nobody actually has one. It's like cutting open a talking doll to find its voice. You'll only find wires and circuits. You know, the anatomist Rudolf Virchow said something similar, but way more bluntly, a century ago.
So case closed, right? Well, not so fast. What if we're just looking for the wrong thing?
Because neuroscience has a plot twist for us. What if it's not one I, but a whole team?
Think of it like this. A self for your body, one for your location, another for your feelings. And neurologists have seen this in action. A patient can lose one self while the others stay intact. But wait a minute. This doesn't feel right, does it? We all feel like one single person inside. And that brings us right back to our guy, Mach. The ego isn't just one simple thing. So here's the big takeaway. Neuroscience hasn't actually disproven the self at all. What it has shown us is that the self is this incredible, ongoing process in the brain. So maybe the real question isn't, am I real, but what am I? A single thing or a symphony?